Okay, this is the additional footage that might not go online. I don't know. I think I want to put it online because this is the real shit, you know? It's the real shit right here, and we need this stuff. So y'all guys, I know we're gonna get a lot of hate for this video, but I don't give a shit. I don't disrespect you, so don't disrespect us, okay? So there you go. So it's Oz Ninja. When he first came, yeah, you know, you were telling me the other day that, you know, you were looking at the hip hop scene in Singapore and stuff. So what is your take on the hip hop scene in Singapore?
My take. So first off, I want to say, just so y'all know, that my styles don't just include voguing and whacking. Before I even got into any of that, I'm from the streets. I'm from the South. Born in Texas, raised in Kentucky, went to school out in Missouri. So all the styles that a lot of people are putting into their movements and they don't know, a lot of that stuff I was already doing as a kid. And then not only that, but I'm in the underground culture in New York, so I know Stretch, all of them. And I also know the history of what's going on as far as hip hop now. LA is not hip hop, first off. That's not hip hop. If you're learning it in the studio and you're doing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, boom cat, that's not hip hop. Basically, those styles of what they're calling hip hop, lyrical hip hop, all that stuff, there's no such thing. That was made up by dancers, mostly in the Caucasian community that couldn't dance, but they wanted to learn how to do these styles because they thought it was nice, and it was a way for them to be able to choreograph things and put them on TV without putting in the people who originated these styles. And by that, taking credit from the original people who it came from. So a lot of these street styles, unless you go to these neighborhoods that these styles are from, or you know somebody from these neighborhoods, you're not going to get the real hip-hop unless you're getting it from somebody from the street, because hip-hop is being created all the time, and lines are totally different in hip-hop. We don't focus that much on. Some people focus on cleanliness, but a lot it's not robotic. It's not a robotic dance. Hip-hop is a freestyle dance. Free. And if you can't freestyle, then you're not a hip-hop dancer. You're a robot, basically. If you're not taking yourself or respecting the art to want to progress by learning how to freestyle, that's with anything. I don't care if you're a ballroom dancer, if you're a salsa dancer or a tap dancer. Learning choreography is good. There's nothing wrong with that. I do choreography, I choreograph stuff. But if you can't take yourself and explore outside of the choreography realm, you can't fully call yourself a dancer, because first off, dancing came from freestyling. Where dancing came from, started out as something that you did as a celebration or praise to a god or some kind of god from the beginning. And they weren't choreographed dances. These things came from your heart, from your spirit. You had to bring it up from some kind of emotion inside your body. And it's not anything that you can sit down and count eights to. You have to be able to feel this. Unless you explore that in yourself, then you're not really exploring the full potential of yourself or what dance is. So please, find out how to freestyle. And if you don't know how, check it out. Look at, there's videos that I know, as much as I don't like telling people to look at YouTube, there's videos that you can look at. But unless you know somebody to tell you where to look, you won't see it. But another thing is, the underground community is also cool with a lot of the things going on as far as people doing hip hop now in the studios, because the underground is always going to keep the true information and the real information. So unless you seek that information out, you still won't really get it. And the underground's creating stuff every day. So a lot of stuff is okay. Yeah, you can have this because we're going to keep creating. But it all revolves around hip hop, around freestyle, because all of these dances are freestyle. Even if there's a hip hop dictionary, those are only certain moves that people name. But as far as that, hip hop was a whole wide range of things, a mix of things in together. It's a culture, a movement, not just a dance. Just because you dress up in baggy pants a big shirt and a hat doesn't make you a hip hop dancer. It makes you look the part. I can walk around with Dickies on and some Lokes and a red rag in my pocket, but that don't make me a gangster. It's kind of the same thing. So unless you try to live it, you're not going to know what it is. And I know a lot of people from different countries that say, well, we can't live that kind of culture because we don't have that. Start it. Start your own. Go to the club. You gotta go. And it's kind of hard too, because y'all's clubs got some pretty messed up. Lady Gaga all the time, I feel you. But hold your own stuff. You can go to a friend's house or you know, find some basement or a corner and put on music and have your own session. That's how we did it. That's what street dancing was. We danced anywhere.
Thank you, Oz.
You're welcome.